Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Whoever is watching this live interactive session. This is going to be the second interactive session on design and implementation of human-computer interface course. In this live session, like before, we are going to take up issues that you may have faced during the course, including doubts related to the topics or any questions related to upcoming exam. So I urge all of you to basically discuss issues that you may have faced or may be facing in the course. This is not going to be a lecture session, so don't wait for me to deliver a lecture. Instead, I am looking forward to your queries. If you have any queries, if you want to raise any doubt, discuss any issue, please feel free to come forward and discuss those in this session. Also, my humble request is to keep the discussion restricted to the topics of the course. It will be easier for me to discuss those issues here in this limited time duration. So please come forward and discuss your issues. I am not seeing any query from anyone. So just to repeat again, here in this live session, we are going to discuss issues that you may be facing. This is not going to be a live lecture session. So I'm not going to take a lecture on any topic. Those are already there in the MOOC platform. Rather, the purpose here is to basically interact with you, learn your problems, resolve those to the extent possible. And here you are free to raise any query, including queries on the upcoming examinations, everything. So please feel free to come forward and discuss issues with me if you are facing any issue. There will be only one more interactive session where you will get the opportunity to interact and raise your issues. So I request all those who are having some issues, some queries, some doubts to come forward and discuss those. Use this platform for raising those. So for those who joined late, I would like to repeat again. I am waiting for you to come forward and put in your queries or doubts or any questions that you may have related to the course. I will be discussing those and try to resolve the issues that you may be facing in the course. This will not be a live lecture session. So if you are waiting for me to deliver a lecture, that is not what we are going to do here. So please feel free to come forward, post your queries through the chat option, or you can directly talk to me using the Teams link. So please come forward. We have limited time. And if I don't get queries or any issues raised by you in the next 5 to 10 minutes, then probably I will assume that you may not be having any further things to discuss. So in that case, we will end the session. So I am yet to see anything from your side. All those who are watching, please come forward, put in your queries if you have any, or even if you want to discuss any topic which probably has some difficulty understanding, we can do so. I'm not going to start a lecture on my own here. I'll be waiting for you to come forward and raise your issues or queries or doubts, whatever you may have. So those who are watching, let me just quickly ask, how was the learning so far? And if you have anything to share with me, please do so here. Okay, Gokul, please go ahead. What is the doubt? Design to system. I mean, can you elaborate a little bit? What exactly is the doubt? Is it how your design is converted to a system? On entity relationship mapping. This I am not getting your query. So can you be a little bit more specific? Exactly what you have doubt about? So you have difficulty understanding entity relationship diagrams, or exactly what is the difficulty here? Please elaborate a little bit more on your query. What exactly is your doubt about? Are you there, Gokul? Okay. Can you tell me which lecture you are having problem with, so that I can see what is there already, and then accordingly I can explain. Week and lecture number, can you kindly mention? Week 6. Okay, give me 1 minute. Let me see what is there. Okay, so yeah, got it. Now you are asking about inheritance and generalization. Uh, was that part of the lecture? I did not find anything here. So I think in that particular lecture, it is not there. Was it there in the lecture? I mean, did I discuss anything related to inheritance and generalization, or you want to learn it in addition to whatever is there already in the topic in the lecture?
Sir, Dept?
No.
No.
Gokul, please clarify whether you have encountered any such thing in the lecture itself, or you want to know in addition to whatever is covered in the lecture. And if you have encountered it as part of the lecture, can you point out the place? So I would like to request again to all those who are watching or who has something to discuss that kindly restrict yourself to the topics that we covered in the course, and it will be easier for me to answer. Now, in this particular case, I am not very sure whether the topics were discussed as part of the lecture. If it is, then kindly let me know so that I understand the context. Good afternoon, Ashwin. So please go ahead with your query. If you have any, Osmin, or others who are watching, I request you to be a bit more specific to your query so that it's easier for me to understand the context. And also it is preferable that you restrict your queries to things related to the course. Then it will be easier again for me to explain and understand. So far, I am not seeing many questions forthcoming. So maybe there are not many things to discuss. Yes. A theory thick. Yes, good afternoon, all of you. Please go ahead with your query. Divakaran. Yes, hi Divakaran. Good afternoon. And also, good afternoon, everyone. If you have joined late, I am waiting here for all of you to raise queries or issues that you may be facing in the course. So please come forward and post your queries here so that I can discuss those. With the request to restrict your queries to the topics that are part of the course or anything related to the course. Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Maybe I will wait for another 2-3 minutes. And by that time, if no further query comes, then we will close the session. So if you have anything to ask, please go ahead, ask it either through the chat box or through the Teams link where you can talk directly. And if I don't get to see any further queries from your side in the next couple of minutes or few minutes, then we will go for closing the session. Please note that you will get another opportunity to interact with me. So there will be one more interactive session for this course. Maybe in a few weeks' time. Okay, how does user-centered design impact the development of HCI? Yes, so certainly user-centered design is the major part, the significant component of HCI. So unless we go for user-centered design, then the human-computer interfaces or human-computer interactions make no sense. So clearly, they are inseparable. Anything that happens in user-centered design will directly impact the quality of HCI. And since the major objective of HCI is to come up with quality user interfaces, so the better user-centered design approaches will certainly be very helpful in developing better HCI or human-computer interfaces. Usability and user experience. Okay, so that is a good question. Now, usability is something that we try to ensure in an interactive system. And at the end, we get some system, some product. Now, the experience that a user gains with the product while using the product, that is user experience. So that experience may be after using it for a few days or a few months or over a period of months or in a short span of hours, days, anything. So the overall experience that user gains is the user experience. So objective is to certainly increase the user experience, have the better experience. And in order to ensure that there are certain qualities in the product, which are collectively known as usability qualities, which we try to embed in the product. So usability is something that we take care of while designing the product so that the user experience is better. I hope you could get the point. If not, let me know. Okay, so I think no further queries are forthcoming. So maybe let us wait for a couple of more minutes. If I don't get to see any more queries, then we can close the session.